Hey, fun fact. Did you know 1 ton of coal has approximately 7 billion calories? I mean, imagine the calculations they had to do to find that out. So, how do you know how many calories you're taking in if you don't know? That's what we're here to discuss in today's episode. I'm going to give you the tools, the tips, and the information to start getting on track. Cue the intro. Let's build together. Welcome back, guys. And if it's your first time, make sure you subscribe and like, because I'm definitely going to have a lot of information that's going to help you achieve the goals that you're trying to reach. You can also keep up with me on Twitter and Instagram at ThatGuyHealth. So today what we're going to do is we're going to get into calorie intake, because nutrition is vital to anything that you're trying to do. I'm going to give you an app and tips toward the end of this video that are going to help you achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So let's build together and get into it. I know some of you guys are going to wonder, why is this video informational and not instructional? Why are we not pumping it out in the gym and sweating it out? Well, the main reason for that is this. If you don't have the proper nutrition and calorie intake, whatever you do in the gym won't really matter. I mean, you'll get some gains, but you won't get the optimal gains that you're trying to reach. And most importantly, how will you see the definition that you're sculpting on if you have a layer of fat on top of it? So we're going to get into some information that's going to help you achieve that. But we're going to stay in about this level, because this information gets so deep that you could get lost in it. And I think that's a pretty much I don't want to say a problem. I think that's a mistake that most people make, is they get so in depth about the calories, the macros, the meal prep, when they haven't yet even got disciplined on just eating correctly on a general standpoint, and then building into that. So we're going to keep the information here in this video pretty general so that you can intake that and you can actually start applying it with ease. It's critical that I let you know this, because it's being honest, and I feel like if I don't even give myself as an example, then what am I really doing? Trust me, I'm coming from a perspective where day-to-day responsibilities are heightened. I have a lot of responsibilities with the kids and the family, day-to-day career responsibilities. So it's a little rough to get workouts in there, but guess what? It's really possible. And so many times I hear people use that as an excuse, and you'd be surprised about the amounts of time that you have around you to work out properly and get a proper nutrition plan in place. So I'm going to tell you, that was me literally. Look at that. It's really not that attractive, and it's not something that I I hated it. It sucked. So I decided to get up and actually do something about it. The process, the hardest thing about the process was adjusting my lifestyle. And that's the hardest thing that's going to be for you. It's going to be hard to adjust your lifestyle. But you have to understand, if you want to make a change, you're going to have to do that. There's no way around it. So I will be with you. I'm going to build with you. I'm going to help motivate you to get to that level. All you have to do is stick in there, be motivated, and be honest and true to yourself. You can't just pick up and decide that you're just going to start eating different. Well, that's not true. You can do it. It just won't be helpful to you. What you want to do is understand this. Like I said before, calories are in everything. And if you're eating everything, you're gaining calories. And if you're gaining calories and they're above the level of calories that you need to operate daily, you're storing fat. So what is important is this. You have to have a tool that's going to help you understand and physically see where you are. So you can go to your iTunes store or Google Play Store, and I want you to download an app called MyFitnessPal. Download this app. It's going to help you track daily. They don't ask for a lot of information, and it's free. Some of the best things in life are free, and this is free. This information that I'm giving you is even free. I love helping people. So this is what you got to do. You got to download this app. Once you download that app, you're going to have a tool in your hand that is going to be so extensively useful, it's going to be ridiculous. And it's going to show you that you have totally been blowing through your calories, or you're so far under your calories, that's why you can't get the results that you want. In either situation, it's beneficial because it's going to put you in a place where you need to be, an optimal situation for you to get the results that you are trying to get and that I want to help you get. So what we're going to do now is break away from this, go to a frame so you can see the app, how it works. We're going to generally scroll through my account. So yes, you will see some of my information, and that's fine. And like I said, hey, you guys can link up with me on that Guy Health on there so we can kind of keep up with each other, see each other's goals, and try to motivate each other. So let's go ahead and do that real quick so you guys can get familiar with it and know what you're looking for. Okay, so hopefully you have a section that's going to develop like this anyway, fitness and health. We're going to get into a little instructional and kind of show you over just a brief overview of what the app holds. As you see here, I have a few other apps by Under Armour. Map My Ride, because I do bike. Map My Run, because I do run. And there are a bunch of other activities that are in there that you can use. You see, I got some notifications, and I have the other natural apps that come on the iPhone. I also have a time interval workout timer. That helps me out a lot when I want to do like supersetting of 1 minute. And the main app that you want to pay attention to is right here, MyFitnessPal. So we're going to click that. It's going to go into a dashboard because I already, of course, have mine set up. And as you see right here, my goal each day is 2,320 calories. Now, keep in mind, my goal was not that high at first. At first, I think my goal was around 1,950. And the reason for that is because I had set a target weight of 180 pounds and I was 196 pounds. And also, given my workout regimen, it had to give me a lower calorie goal to basically compensate for the lack of exercises, I'm going to say it, and the amount of fat that I wanted to lose. So in here, you'll see a bunch of verbiage that'll give you what your goals have been weekly or monthly. But here's where you want to click calories remaining, and what this is your diary. All right, now you can go premium and do without all the ads, but I don't want you to go premium right now. Now, going premium will give you a bunch of other other options that you're probably not going to be ready to use right now. So right here, I have breakfast. I haven't had breakfast. Yes, I'm talking to you guys first thing in the morning. I haven't even eaten breakfast yet. So what you're going to do is when you eat breakfast, you got to decide what you want to eat. And remember, we're staying on a good nutrition plan. You're going to go in here and you're going to click add. And when you hit add, it's going to have random amounts of food. Now, this food right here is recently what I have been using. You see, I yogurt raisin. Those are like my treats, my snacks that I want. And then if you go down, you'll see chicken strips. I eat those, sweet peas, organic long grain rice. So what it does is it builds a database based off what you put in every day that you eat. So that way, if you eat it again, you don't have to worry about trying to refine it. But also, it has a great app because what you can do is you can go in here and you can also search for foods. So let's say you put, and we're going to do this for fun. We're not going to put it in because this is what we're really eating, right? But you go in here and you say fries, and you see it says it can't find it, but don't worry about that. Just go down here, hit search. So that's a great option on MyFitnessPal. All right, so we'll go back from this. So what you want to do is you go up here and hit X, and it will take you back to the diary. Yeah, there we go. Arrowed out of the search. So you'll just see that right here you got lunch, dinner, snacks. Yes, it has a section for snacks. You can put it, and remember, do not go crazy on your snacks. We're trying to do more snacks like maybe raisins or a handful of grapes or some type of almonds, something like that. If you have a nut allergy, of course, you won't eat almonds, but we want snacks that are healthy and nutritious. We don't want to eat candy bars, sodas, donuts. We're trying to stay away from that stuff. Another very important section it has is exercise. So you can put your exercising in there, and then what that will do is that will also go into the calorie calculation. Another awesome section is water intake, and that's great. So just for an example here, it keeps your diary daily. So your information is in here from the day prior, and that's my dad calling. So as I was saying, you can go back in your diary. We can go back into yesterday and see what I had. So yesterday I had 668 calories remaining. Main reason for that may be is because I went to my son's varsity game, so I really kind of slacked on my dinner meal. I had like 3 chicken tenders, no fries. I tried to make it as healthy as I could. You know, game food is already not that healthy, so I just stuck with 3 chicken tenders. So that landed me a little under my goal for the day. It's not as bad because I've been on the nutrition every day, so sometimes you can afford to take a hit. But if you go down here, you see my breakfast. It's mixed fruit. I do take a protein daily, at least 2 scoops, and that's another thing. Don't take a bunch of protein if you aren't working out heavily, and if you can reach your protein goals through just natural intake, that's even better. And you'll also see in here I got my lunch, which was boneless chicken, chicken breast, organic long grain rice, and sweet peas. For dinner, like I said, I had the chicken strips, but for my snacks, I had yogurt raisins, and that's a healthy snack. And you want to try to intake at least anywhere from 80 to 100 ounces of water daily. So this is the app that's going to help you. When you eat, put it in, and when you put it in, see actually what you're taking in so you can know if you're in a gain situation or you're in a loss situation that's really not beneficial to you. So now that we went through the app so you guys can see the format and the layout and you know which app you're looking for, let's go ahead and get back into the main body of this episode. Let me say this. A lot of you are making a big mistake. You say, hey, I'm going to go on a diet. I'm going to starve myself. The worst thing you could do. Starving yourself is so not beneficial. It's ridiculous. It stunts growth that you really do want to get, and it promotes a loss that is totally blind. And that's something that we need to understand. Losing weight is just a blanket statement. We don't want to just lose weight. We want to shed fat. And that's why it's important not to jump on a scale every week trying to weigh yourself. You're just going to get upset with the results. You're going to be up one week, down the next, and that's because you're having a transitional factor in there. If you're on the proper nutrition and you have a proper workout regimen, you're going to start shedding fat, but you're going to gain muscle fiber. And when you gain muscle fiber, as we all should know, muscle fiber weighs more than fat. So during that transitional period, for you to weigh yourself constantly would do yourself a great injustice. So just stay away from the scale right now and let's work in the positive direction. So that's about going to do it for today's episode. So what are you going to do? You're going to download the app, you're going to track your daily calories, and you're going to build a better nutrition plan for yourself. If you don't do that, you won't be building a solid foundation. And you guys make sure to subscribe and like, and also comment below because somebody might need to know something that you know. And regardless of what you think, I don't know everything. I wish I did, but I don't. So comment below, subscribe, and make sure you guys come back. And stay tuned because the next episode, we're going to talk about things that people buy that are a waste of money and a waste of your time, and things that you should buy that will get you so much more progress and desires that you want to have.